And now
Hello.
everyone shuts the fuck up. Okay.
I literally tried to introduce myself.
Oh, it didn't go
Brother, I was
through.
about to do a bit.
No. Keep it.
Keep
Oh,
the
no,
bit. Keep the
I'm
bit.
looking at OBS. Apparently, don't worry, guys. We're recording this black screen at 90 FPS.
I love
True.
it. Oh, good. Great.
It's so
Good.
back.
Should we tell the great people on the internet who the fuck we are?
No,
Probably.
they don't get to
Maybe.
learn.
Maybe.
That's fair.
My name is.
Oh, actually, it might be a good idea if I record like a little Discord icon so people can see who's talking at any given time.
Oh,
Ooh,
phenomenal,
actually,
yeah.
that'd be good.
That'd be so good.
Put that up.
One nigger royal.
You get to see my great picture that everyone loves. It's just me as a
Fucking goose with sunglasses.
Yeah, and it says Mr. Teacher or Mr. Goose on it. It's great.
Meanwhile, I'm just John Snake.
John Snake.
John Snake. We got
Tom
Max, and then we got me,
The Nazi killing
GI
robot.
robot.
GI robot.
This is me and my soul.
The Nazi killing robot.
You're goddamn right.
That's something a Nazi would say.
That sounds like something a Nazi would say.
Don't post that shit when I'm drinking, you fucking bitch. Is that fucking Quentin Tarantino? What is that?
No, it's the bad guy from fucking
There we go.
the Mummy.
From the Mummy? Emotep? Is that Emotep?
Mochu.
Are you okay?
Holy shit. Justin's going full fake laughter. He's going full laugh track.
No, I don't know. I don't know why that image is so funny. It's really not that funny. Okay.
What?
Welcome back to your famous show Seinfeld.
Yeah. Hey, Jerry, it's me, Kramer. I'm gonna go in the Laugh Factory and say bad things.
Jesus Christ, we are never going to get this shit done.
No.
Okay. Let's actually get the. Are we actually recording this now?
Yeah, we've been recording, dog.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hell
You're gonna
yeah.
have to cut all of that out then. All right. Should I start with the
Yeah.
actual intro?
Sure, go on.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ministry of Miscellaneous Meanderings. These are our hosts, Jamie, Max, Caleb, and me, Justin.
Hi.
Hello.
Ah!
Now they're gonna think you're Jamie, Caleb.
God,
Yeah, I guess. No,
Okay, here. No,
trust
hold
me.
on. I've got this. This is what we have OBS capture for. This one's Jamie. This one's me. This one's Justin, and this one's Caleb.
Okay, so a lot of this is getting cut out immediately, which I love. But anyways, regardless.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 10 minutes of actual footage.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay. Today's subject is a wonderful video game that just came out. It is $40. Not the $70 that Battlefield 6 wants to charge all of us. And it's pretty peak. It's so peak, in fact, we were motivated to actually finally record this thing because of the peak. Ladies and gentlemen, you may have heard of this game. It is called Arc Raiders. It is the best $40 I've ever spent to destroy all productivity in my life, and I will continue to play it. Oh no! It either turns you into a monster, or you're like Sponge. You're like that. No, you know what? You know that like dog with like the windmill hat on his head, right? That's how everyone joins Arc Raiders at first, and then they get shot in the back by someone saying, "Don't shoot!" Right? And then they immediately turn into like Rick Grimes.
That's
dude.
still never
They
happened
all
to
turn
me.
into- I've had it happen multiple times.
What do you
and
mean, Max? There was that time where we got fucking gunned down while we were down in the fucking extraction.
Yeah, but they weren't.
That was like
They weren't. They didn't say don't shoot, did they?
Okay. So an anecdote, right? I was a nice guy for like my first 10 games with Jamie and Justin. And like, don't get me wrong, in terms of progress, I'm still like scraping the barrel compared to them. And I like how even I just get bloodthirsty because we were at Expo one. And I'm like, should we smoke these guys? And Justin's like, no, Caleb, don't do that. We're not assholes. And as soon as the guy started pushing buttons, I just felt the call of the void, so I just started mag dumping my Stitcher into him.
I think it
By
did
far,
kill
the
him.
best thing that comes out of Arc Raiders is the fucking standoffs. Like,
I
Oh
really-
god, every time we have a Mexican standoff or whatever, or like when it's just like
the guys on the roof. The guys on the roof.
hang on. Before we get into war stories, we should probably tell our audience, for those who don't have the $40 to play this game, to understand what the heck it is. Okay.
If you don't have get bent.
Okay. If you are literally like
this is for
if you are
rich
thinking about
people.
purchasing this game, here is the general premise. Basically, the world is taken over by AI. ChatGPT won the war, right? And it's currently run by a bunch of robots, a bunch of Amazon robots. Okay.
Right.
Now, humanity is underground. It's like Metro, but with robots. Basically, they're in Speranza, which is probably in Italy because
It is
everything is
Italy.
named in Italian. Yeah, everything's Italian.
Yeah.
So we're playing in Italy, and these people go up. They're called Arc Raiders, or just Raiders,
No,
right?
they're just called Raiders.
Okay, whatever, Raiders. Yeah, and they go up, and I swear to God, if you keep Emotet posting, I'm gonna be mad. Anyways, with that said, Emotet posting aside, basically, you go up, you collect resources, you fight robots. But what makes this game great is the fact that players are doing the same thing, and if you die up in the surface, you lose everything.
And there's fucking prox chat. Don't forget the
Unless-
prox chat. That's
We'll talk about the VoIP in a minute. We're gonna talk about what makes this game like better than like Tarkov, for example.
well, it's not hard to be better than Tarkov.
That's
That's
true.
very fair. But I mean, I like Tarkov. Don't get me wrong.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I like the
I'm
tactical
completely-
aspects of it, and like
Even
basically
COD's a
playing
little bit
mercenary
better
Barbie.
version of Tarkov.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say even COD managed to pull off a more enjoyable form of Tarkov. Well, dollar store Tarkov.
I guess. But Arc Raiders, I feel like, is the one game that's an extraction shooter that really, really nails what makes these games so much fun.
That
Yeah,
really,
I think they got it perfectly,
Yeah.
or damn close anyway.
Like,
I-
I love the fact that when you're in a 3-man, yeah, everyone's killing each other most of the
Well,
time.
I was
Yeah,
But
there's like no diplomacy unless you run into a 2-man, which you won't do anymore.
or at
Oh,
least
yeah,
it'll be rare. I've still run into 2-mans nowadays.
the fuck it.
because-
I've been playing solos, and for the past like 5 games, nobody has been hostile.
Yeah, but that's solo. Solo's a different vibe, and I want to talk about why that is. So, the thing that makes this game better than Tarkov, so Tarkov, if you fight scavs, they're kind of a joke, right? They're kind of a joke. If you play the cycle, rip that game. The animals were kind of a joke. The arcs, if you are not careful, will
They
murder
will
you.
game end you. Yeah.
They will murder you constantly. One arc is like okay to deal with by yourself. 2 arcs if you have an anvil. 3 to 4, you better have a lure mine or you better hide in a building. Because
I do love
you
that
know-
like you can make them someone else's problem. Like that's the
Oh.
funniest thing about this game is that the arcs are enough of enough of an issue that if you call them in on somebody and like there's a sufficient number of them, they just die. Or in
Yeah,
our
no,
case, if
like-
you have a bombardier nearby.
No, what's funny is like, yeah, speaking of, like there's different types of arcs. There's the wasps and the hornets, which are like these like Amazon looking drone things that fire machine guns and tasers at you. And again, they're really easy to deal with on an individual level, but like if you have like 3 or 4 of them, they get a little bit annoying. And then when you have like the Bastion, who if you don't even have like a loadout that's designed to fight Bastions, they will murder you with minigun fire because they're big and tanky and obnoxious. There's the Leaper, which
And
basically
they come out of nowhere.
No, they
Yeah.
they get dropped from space.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but Bastions I'm
Oh,
saying that
yeah.
Bastions have a tendency to appear out of
Dude,
nowhere.
they just sneak up on you,
the
which is
fucking-
weird because they're gigantic.
The new one, the new arc, like the matriarch that they added, it spawns bastions.
Oh, the
Oh, joy!
Oh, it's great.
Oh,
I
I didn't know
love
that
it.
one.
I killed one. The other thing is, yeah, I love the fact that the arcs are actually such a threat that. So I want to talk about that single player, multiplayer dynamic. So if you're playing like in solo squads where you're just encountering random people, yeah, most people are going to try to leave you alone because if they fight, especially near like an arc spawn or near where arcs are around, and arcs are everywhere in this game. if you're on the surface and you're not in a building, they will murder you if they hear gunfire. Like they'll go to places where people are fighting, and it adds to the chaos. I think it's really good. It also means that if you are going to kill someone, you got to be quick. You got to just kill them, knock them out, get their loot, and run. Because if you don't, either another squad's going to come and murder you, or the arcs are going to come and clean up what's left of you. Like, it's such a good dynamic that more people are willing to like fight the arcs than themselves in a single player match.
Yeah, there are
All right.
times when I'll see people, I'm like, I want to kill them, and then I spot a fucking Rocketeer next to him, like, never mind.
No, that's like the experience you usually have. Let's talk about why that's different though when you have a 3-man. So the maximum you can play in this game is 3, right? 3 people per team. When you have 3 people, it's a lot easier to deal with arcs, and it's a lot easier to coordinate against arcs. Only problem, everyone else has a 3-man.
Yeah.
Which means if
And
you get into a
they
fight,
are all willing to fight you.
oh,
Yeah.
everyone is willing to fight. Yeah, no holds barred. Now we've had some friendly diplomacy, which we're going to get into later, but before I get into like the war stories, I do also want to keep talking about mechanics. So
I love
thing that
game
this game-
design.
yes, I do love
Oh,
games.
wow, that capped out the input for my mic. Hold on.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I can't
But-
wait for that one to hear on the fucking during the editing process.
Yeah,
I'm
I also
realizing
can't wait to have to edit out all of my swearing.
you don't have to.
Yeah,
I
wait,
mean,
we're
The
editing.
first, like 3 minutes.
I mean, are you
we're
get,
editing swearing?
are you getting money from this?
No.
Then you don't need to
I
worry
do
about
not
the
get that many
swearing.
views.
Yeah,
You
I
only
thought
need
it
to
was
edit
real.
that out so you don't get demonetized, and we're not monetized, so it doesn't matter.
That's fair. That is fair.
Yes.
True.
So moving forward, though, in terms of mechanics, I love the movement. It's very fluid and organic. I like how the perk system isn't overpowered, except for like one perk, which is Security Breach. Every other perk
Yeah.
feels like balanced enough to where like it doesn't fundamentally change how you play the game. It just makes you slightly better at fighting.
Yeah,
Like,
for
a
security
level-
breach though, there's so much you have to invest into it that it's fine that it's so good.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but like I like how it's not like a direct combat skill that's like busted, right?
Yeah.
Like if I'm fighting a level 40 player and I get the drop on them with an anvil, like they die. They
Yeah,
die.
it doesn't matter.
It's not-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like other extraction shooters like Tarkov, where it's like, oh no, they've got their like level Morbillion helmet and they have like steel core like tungsten rounds that they throw at you and you die. That's the only thing I freaking hate about Tarkov is that like my AK-47 hit you in the head, right, with steel core rounds. You should be like dead. Like what kind of garbage
You
is
should be in
that?
a fucking ditch.
Yeah,
You should be in a
versus-
barrel rolling down the river.
no,
I'm gonna
literally,
put you
should
in
be
a box rolling down the river, Grandma.
no, literally, yeah. Someone ought to teach you a lesson. But jokes aside, the core mechanics of the movement are really, really good too. Like the way you move around this world is really, really great. The world is beautiful, by the
Oh,
way,
yeah, it's
and well
fucking gorgeous.
optimized. Well optimized too. Like I think I've consistently gotten 90 FPS.
Oh, I don't
And
think
it's a-
I've ever tanked frames.
Yeah, no, I've taken frames once, but I'm pretty sure the other people were using like a lag switch because it was only in that specific area.
I don't.
It was so weird that like I don't consider it a part of the actual game. It was like a one-off time.
Fucking cheaters, man.
Yeah, there's only a couple times I've encountered cheaters in this game, but
Oh,
it's
I've only
super-
encountered it that one time.
I don't
but-
think I've ever
Yeah.
encountered cheaters.
But we'll talk about that.
Infuriating, not gonna lie.
Oh, it was so irritating. I was done playing after that day. I was like, I'm tired.
Yeah, Max, we
Um,
ran into a dude who was just shooting like blatantly through walls.
I
Like,
see.
Yeah, it was bad. It wasn't like even like through a corner or something like that. It was just through walls straight up, and they're invisible. It was not great. But minor problem aside, again, that was like one time. Going back to design, I love the fact that consumables are aggressively useful and aggressively necessary to change a fight.
Oh yeah,
Trip
the game
mines,
like completely
bombs.
changes depending on what quick use items you bring.
Yeah, all the quick use items for the most part, except for like a few, are pretty much universally useful. Like putting mines on a door, for example, what type of mines you put on a door, throwing a grenade, for example, like because lethality is so high in this game compared to others, it's phenomenal. Rolling and sliding feels really good and responsive. Um, the gun balance. Okay, before we get into the guns and stuff, I want to talk sound.
Oh, the sound design is fucking
Oh, the sound is
immaculate.
so fucking good, dude.
It is perfect. The music is perfectly
Music is
fitting
great.
to the. Yeah, but even then, like you don't hear a ton of it because you're just trying to listen out for people. If you're wandering around, they let like little violin strings like play, right? But as soon as like players are in proximity, or as soon as like you hear an arc, the music stops and you just hear like pure noise. What else was I gonna say about that? Like the amount of times I've heard like I've won fights because I've heard footsteps and correctly predicted where they are and prepped for it is like way too high. I love it to death. And I love that everything you do makes noise. Like if you're breaching a door, everyone knows you're breaching the door.
Oh yeah,
you know?
the door
Everyone in
is
that
so
building.
loud.
Everyone in a fucking 5-mile radius knows, yeah, what you're doing.
Everything is like
To the point that if you do not tell your team you're breaching, they will freak out.
Yeah.
I would know.
Exactly. Every time I don't say the words "I am breaching," everyone goes, "What was it?"
Oh yeah, and there's also the little mini
gonna say,
arcs that you pop, and then the entire
Oh,
team
the
freaks out.
fucking
Like, was that
rollers.
you?
I hate
Yeah.
those things.
They also do so much fucking damage.
Or you hear
Yeah,
beep beep beep, and then you're panicking.
I hate that if you don't have a medium gun, you just don't get to kill them.
Well, that's
Oh,
that's why you don't bring only light weapons.
That's why you bring an
Yeah.
anvil. Always bring
I
an
know.
anvil.
Oh yeah,
Half
I
the
would
time-
bring an anvil. Yeah, I know, Justin. I know.
Hey, listen, I got the blueprint for it. I actually got like 5 anvils. I got like 10
Yeah,
anvils.
you got the
and I
blueprint
completed
for it
that.
from me because I got 2 somehow.
Caleb, you were gonna say something?
I was gonna say like half the time when you're in like a dark building, because like, dude, the buildings in that game, it is so claustrophobic. Like if you hear footsteps, it's like you better announce when you're shifting to your squad mates. Because like, you know that one time my mic went out.
Oh no.
Oh
Yeah, and you
yeah,
just-
and it
yeah,
scared us.
That was. If we weren't so fucking mad at you, we would have probably been like scared shitless.
Why were you
So,
mad
like,
at it?
I went
Okay, what
all the way
happened? I
back
wasn't
to
here
Well,
for this one.
because we didn't know Caleb's mic had gone out because there was still noise coming from his mic.
Oh, I see.
Um,
So it was
Like
just you just heard background noise?
it sounded like background noise. So me and Justin both thought Caleb was just like ignoring us.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it was very
so
weird.
Caleb and Justin are walking into this building on I think it was Dam Battlegrounds.
Yeah, it was Dan. It was
Um,
Dan.
We go into this
we won't
like
explain, like, the map for everyone
waiting
goes
room thing. Caleb goes around and his mic goes out around here. He just stops talking and he goes away from us, goes around the building into the back. And then we start hearing gunshots. And then me and
Yeah.
Justin look at each other and we're like,
Well, all right, I can tell you exactly how it went down. I had a pharaoh, aka the musket.
Yeah, the
it's
fucking
fucking awesome.
brown vest.
And-
Yeah,
So like, I'm going to the right, and I'm like, damn, they really got quiet. I'm like, why are we talking? I'm like,
Oh,
this
so you
shit's
couldn't
getting-
hear them either?
yeah, he couldn't hear
No.
us. That's what was weird. Yeah, that's why we were
Yeah.
also confused.
So like, I see to my left because I could have swore we were creeping up on the right, not going through the main door. So I'm like, well, shit, I may as well like link back around. I may as well get to the back. So I get to the back. I go around the corner, and there's a stairwell to my right. Right. The room opens up into a catwalk. I go to peek the corner, and I see 3 guys all staring straight at me. So I panic fire my pharaoh. I sling it back around my shoulder, and I just fucking dart out of the room.
and then back to us, me and Justin are looking at each other and we're like, are we gonna have to save his ass? And Justin's like, yeah, I think we are. So we go down the back down the zip line. We run back around the building. We
what
run
weapons
head
did I have, by
first
the way?
into these 3 guys.
I forget what I had. Did I have an anvil or a Toro? I forget what I had. I had something beefy.
So yeah.
So I run all the way back around. By this point, I think Justin had gone down. So it was just Jamie. Jamie was holding down this hallway, like
Yeah, I shot one of the
completely
dudes.
alone. So I go in through the front door. I run all the way around the building just to go back to the front door to link up with Jamie. I still can't hear a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
So
He
I pull out
comes
my
up
ferret.
behind me.
Oh my god.
He walks up behind me. His mic's still not working. I don't know he's there. I turn around. I see a guy behind me. So I just like pump 500 rounds of this motherfucker. We get seen, and then they start shooting at us.
And somehow we fucking survive.
Oh yeah, we all live.
Somehow, some way, like we're still alive, and like I stopped for 5 seconds because I was patching my guy up. I literally just reconnect my mic, and then as soon as I started talking, like I caught so much shit, and I'm like,
Oh, you don't want to
We were
know the
like-
shit we were saying about you.
We were
before you-
mad. We were mad. I was like, I swear, man. Because I'm like, I think it's because I had gear too. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking.
Yeah,
do
we
this.
brought good
Yeah.
shit, and I had just lost a lot of good shit the round before.
Yeah, I
Right
think
after-
that's why it was
Um,
intense.
right after we survived by like the skin of our teeth, we went to check their bodies, and I think Justin pointed out that they were all like
They were
free loadout.
freelooters, yeah.
And
That's why I
Justin
was
was
pissed too.
we almost got our shit pushed in because of like
Because of
piss
technical
poor
difficulties and freeloaders.
Yeah, because of technical difficulties and free loadouts. Oh,
Actually, that is also something I'd like to talk about. Is
the free
the
loadouts,
free
yeah.
loadouts make me very happy because
I
it's
like
like if you
Yeah.
don't want to gamble, you don't have to.
and if
But
you
you
just
are
want
going
to
to
like
bring
be a
subpar
shit.
shit.
Yeah,
I
like the
love-
guns are decent enough to where if you get the drop on a player, like you can
Yeah.
fuck
you
their
can
shit
crush
up.
them. Yeah, you can mess them up and do like actual damage. But like
Well,
if someone is like on their A game, has blue shields and an anvil, they're gonna massacre. There's no
I still-
doubt.
the thing I love about the free loadouts is that all of them are themed around the weapon they give you.
Oh
and,
yeah,
like,
Oh really? I didn't know.
Yeah, all your stuff. It's meant to complement whatever weapon you're given. So if you get the Stitcher right, you get a zip line and like a smoke grenade. No, you get adrenaline and like a zip line, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, so like everything they give you is themed around like
I know the Pharaoh
Hey,
gives you the detection grenades and then
yeah,
the binoculars, for example.
no, the kettle, they give you like 2 different grenades.
Yeah, that's like your like generalist.
That makes
and then
sense because the
Rattler, I
kettle's
always
the
forget.
fucking skirmisher. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, kettle, you're basically like the grunt of the squad.
Yeah. Speaking of, so we talked design. Sound design's basically perfect across the board. Everything's loud and punchy and like tense, right? Nothing could happen in an entire game, and yet you're on the edge of your seat because you're hearing people walking around. Like,
It is great for being fucking paranoid.
So-
Yeah.
When we went back to Helldivers, the paranoia fucking terrified me when I was playing that. I was expecting to get like domed.
dude, did I tell you that when so at my work we had this drone that was filming like an event? My instinct was to throw rocks at it, and not even because I don't like drones, because it looked like one of the little wasps from Arc Raiders. I
You
was
gotta
like,
aim for the rotors, Justin. You
dude,
gotta
yeah,
aim for the
bro, you
rotors.
had no idea. I had a soda in my hand, and I was so tempted to just throw it at a rotor,
Oh my
dude. I was ready. I was ready, and I was like, I thought for like a nanosecond, I'm like, I can't do this. I'm in public, and also I'm an idiot if I say I did it because of
talking
Arc
about game
Raiders.
design, but I am begging you that we go ahead and cover like our play styles for
Hang
5
on,
seconds.
hang on. Well, I want to get into that in a minute. I do want to highlight the guns. So we
Okay,
mentioned
we
free
really-
loadouts.
The guns are very nice.
We need to tell
Yes.
people Annie Oakley over here.
Oh, we'll talk about the weird meme teams we have. But anyways, yeah. So gun design, basically, all the guns look like they're like built from like your backyard. They look scrappy. But as you upgrade them, like if you go from like a level 1 anvil to a level 4 anvil, like it cleans it up and it looks like a proper weapon.
Yeah. I
But
do
what's
quite
great is
that.
like, I think the loadouts, besides like, there's one weapon I think is fundamentally just bad, which is the Rattler. I think the
the
Rattler.
Rattler is
And the
Bad.
Silence 22 one, whatever the fuck that one is.
The Silence 22 one though is fun because it's bad. I don't mind it because of that reason,
yeah,
right?
the silenced
just
one.
there.
Its whole shtick is its integrated silencer.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's meant to deal with
only
cameras and stuff.
utility.
quietly.
Its only utility is like with god tier aim, taking out some of the weaker arcs, and
Yeah.
maybe trolling other players. Besides
No,
that, it's just good for killing cameras. That's about it.
Yeah, and the only weapon I think is fundamentally bad is just the Rattler. Like the Rattler
The Rattler
is
does
only
suck
usable at level 3 and at level 4.
I love how all right. I love how the Stitcher was like, it was unredeemable until we came up
Until we came up with the fucking mid-tier, like the broke
Yeah.
bitch loadout.
All
That
you
was
all you
great.
have to do is just give it a 30-round magazine and you're
Give
good.
it give
A
it
30
all
round
of the updates, like give it all of the mods, and then
Well, I
upgrade
just
it to
love
level
how
4, and it slays, dude.
it
Same
came
with
to
the
me.
kettle.
It came to me in like an epiphany, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is the cheapest. Like, 'cause the Stitcher is like probably the cheapest weapon to make, like with a
Yeah.
fresh account. You can sit there, you can upgrade it all the way to like level 3, and
Yeah,
you can
level
get all
Needing
the
advanced components, yeah.
all the attachments are like cheap. So you can sit there, you can make a ghetto Thompson in no time.
And the best part is when you have 3 of them. Because we
Oh,
all
yeah.
eventually one time went to Buried City. It was me. We'll talk about that in a minute. But
No. Okay.
okay,
Say
fine.
your,
I'll use as the highlight. I'll use as the highlight the design.
Justin,
ahead.
say your battle cry.
Which one? Oh,
Rattle
yeah.
'em,
So
boys.
yeah. So whenever we're playing with this weapon, and I want to point out with sound design, the VoIP is perfect. VoIP literally makes everyone sound like an NPC in the game. If you're in a building,
Oh yeah,
it
there's
echoes
like
across the
reverb and
walls.
shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like one of the coolest features of the game. So
Okay,
I want you to
can you
picture
paint a
this:
picture
a
for
bunch of
people?
players. Yeah, I want you to picture a bunch of players. They jumped into this game. They're like, "We're gonna do some quests. We're gonna maybe get some loot. Hey, maybe we'll kill an arc or two, right?" They hear from the shadows footsteps, and they go, "What is that?" Right? They hear me on VoIP as soon as we see them, and they don't know we're in the corner quite yet. They just hear "Rattle 'em, boys!" and then multiple Stitcher rounds gun down a squad like a mafia.
Well, like just imagine like a
And then
hellstorm
once
of
we had them
9 mil
down,
from
Justin
zip guns.
goes. And then once we had them down, Justin like walks up to them and is like, "Truth is, fellas, game was rigged from the start."
Yeah. My new catchphrase that I say in game now is "I'm sending you back to the loading screen." I'm punching you back to the loading screen. Because when you punch someone out, they just spawn back into the main menu.
Instantly get thrown into a loading screen. It's one of the funniest
It is
things.
pretty good.
It's
Where
so
is the
funny.
kid? This probably looks like an 18-karat run of bad luck.
Bad luck. Truth
Yeah.
is,
I ain't a
game
dig.
was rigged from the
Fink.
start. Maybe arcs kill people without looking them in the eyes, but I ain't a dig, Fink. Fuck.
Yes.
Wait, no, I said it wrong.
Oh no! But anyways, regardless,
I ain't a freaking dick.
I ain't a Fink, dig. I ain't a dig.
so back to the guns. I like that in this game, your purple guns and your legendary guns are actually just more niche weapons. Like
Well,
even
no,
the Bettina.
some of the what are they called? The purple guns are actually good against players. The legendary
They're-
guns are definitely anti-arc.
Yeah. The good guns though are like marginally better. Like the Volcano is way better than the Il Toro, but you could still murder a player with an Il Toro just fine, and
Yeah.
it's easier to get an Il Toro. Like I could stash Il Toros like
I
no one's
fucking love
business.
the El Toro.
Stashing like a Volcano, the Il Toro for context for the viewers is a shotgun, right?
Well, the Volcano was an auto shotty. The
Il Toro is a pumpy.
yeah.
Pump shotgun. But it's great because like I can make an Il Toro for cheap, and the best part is that the upgrades are tied to fire rate, magazine size, and maybe recoil. They're never tied to damage, and that's amazing because that means if I hit you with a 12 gauge shotgun and you have no
It's
shield,
always going to hurt.
it's going to hurt you really bad. If I have a Stitcher, it doesn't matter if the Stitcher's a cheap piece of shit. It's still going to hit you, and it's gonna hurt. Like every gun hurts except the Rattler. Again, I'm gonna shit on the Rattler because fuck the Rattler.
Fuck the Rattler.
Yeah.
But everything else like is punchy, it's damaging. If it's a level 1 weapon, the only difference is fire rate, magazine size, and accuracy.
Reload.
Everything else. What would you say? Oh yeah, reload rate. Yeah, reload rates.
Yeah, the
Everything
It's
else-
all the
26
difference for things
forever
like the
reload.
Pharaoh, where it's like when you get to 4, it'll actually reload in a decent time. But if you start with a
Yeah.
1, it's like you better hit with that first shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise they're just gonna massacre you right there. And the Anvil, same thing. It's like, oh, Anvil, you have to take like a break between shots, but then when you get to level 4, you're just spamming out like rounds, which is great.
Hey, can we just
That's-
stop for a
that's-
second to say like the sprinting animation with the anvil is
Oh, it's
Honestly,
fucking amazing.
Oh,
It's
you
like
look
it's
like-
like a one-arm Naruto run, and it's amazing.
Yeah, and for context for viewers, the anvil is just a big, heavy revolver. I don't want to go
It's
over
like a
every weapon.
44.
God, the anvil
Yeah,
is
I don't
so
want-
good. It is the standard.
It is, yeah, it's your gold standard for like a weapon. It's good at it's pretty much good at everything, but not amazing at everything. It excels at long range. It's okay in a short
Yeah.
combat fight.
It's medium range. Long
Yeah.
range, it falls off.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
long
you-
range, I wouldn't say it's quite as good.
That's
you can
fair.
only reach peak effectiveness if you're LARPing as Annie Oakley. That's all I gotta say.
Oh
True.
god, okay. Hang on a minute.
Yeah,
We'll get to
we
that.
do.
We'll
We
get
do
to-
actually
we'll get
need to
more
touch
stories.
on our fucking Diplo strategy and the
squad.
characters we play.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
anywho, but like the guns are amazing. One of my favorites is the Renegade because like it's rare enough to where it feels special when you're using it, but it's common enough to where you can still craft it. And it's a lever gun. It's a really fun lever gun that you can give like a magazine and make it go from like firing, what is it, like 9 to 10 rounds to like 16 to. I've seen 22 rounder
Lord.
Renegades, dude. It's insane. It's an insane weapon. The Venator is an amazing little pocket pistol.
The
that
Venator
just
is
fires.
apparently broken in PvP, I've heard.
It's not broken. Okay, it's. I think it's a little too strong. That's the only thing I will say is there's like a couple weapons I feel like are just too strong. The Pharaoh I think needs a little bit of like a tweak. I like that it's
I think
strong.
the Pharaoh is good at where it is, honestly.
I think its reload speed needs to be slowed down a little bit. Anvil's in a good spot. Il Toro's great. I want the Il Toro to just stay where it is. Rattler needs a huge buff. The Venator, the problem is with the Venator is that its mechanic is it fires 2 shots per 1 shot, so it does double damage. And if you make it level 4 and give it like attachments, it has no recoil, and it fires as fast as you can pull the trigger. It's like it's basically just a souped up Beretta, and its damage is ridiculous. That gun needs like a damage reduction, or it needs like a fire rate. It just needs something to make it not quite as good. Because there's no reason now to bring like a lot of the medium. There's no reason to bring a Beretta. If you have a Venator, there's no reason to bring a Beretta.
Well, the Beretta is more common and cheaper, and it fires faster.
Kinda, but I always kind of like that the Beretta was like a fast-firing little pistol. I want the Venator to be like an in-between between an anvil.
Is it bad that some of these weapons I like purely based off of aesthetic?
No, I think that's perfectly valid. Why do you think I run a Renegade? A Renegade is not as good as a Venator.
If I could choose what to run every time, I'd run an Anvil and a Renegade every time.
Oh, 100%. I think I did run that for a while when I had both those guns at level 4, and I felt like a god. I think that was when we were playing with your girlfriend, Caleb, when we were doing that match with Leanne. And
Yeah, when I was watching from the chair.
Oh my god, don't ever say that again.
Caleb will watch from the chair.
Caleb, that is like Caleb. We didn't even have to make the joke. You just came out swinging, buddy.
Okay,
I made the joke once.
We made it once, and Caleb co-opted it.
No, I
I'm
made
sorry,
the joke once. Justin yelled at me, and then Caleb co-opted it.
Well, it's like, I'm not so sure that I can't enjoy it.
Wait, what?
What?
That
I
sounds
think he
way
means the
worse.
joke, buddy.
Huh?
Oh my
Huh?
god! I said that like
Justin, I'm gonna put
I'm
you
not
in a fucking
insecure to
box,
the point
buddy.
that I'm actually getting. Anyway,
Anyways, jokes aside, jokes about the chair aside. Moving on. Basically, the other thing I want to point out is that like the game does a really good job of keeping you playing even if you lose all your shit. Right? It's a classic like it's that meme of like what the fuck is his name? Larry David going like fuck you, I'll see you tomorrow. Right? You can lose all of your shit in one match and then immediately go. Anyways, I'm either gonna load out I'm either gonna get a budget build or I'm gonna go free loadout and say fuck it, I don't care, and then get all your shit back immediately.
I love the free loadouts in this game because it's like if you get 3 people in a free loadout, it just turns into fucking Fortnite.
No, it is just Fortnite. It's
only
beautiful.
I think the only time my mood was ever killed for playing that game was like the one time we ran to like clear like cheating.
Yeah, that was the only time. But
Yeah.
no, but to be fair,
Either
that's
that
not the
or when
game's
people kill you just to be an asshole. Like when you
Yeah.
get killed on the train, when it's like
Yeah,
there is
it's
no
painful.
reason to kill you, and they do it anyway.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
argue,
the
though,
worst.
I'm gonna argue though that even though that makes me mad, the fact that it can happen at all makes the game better because when people don't do that, it feels special. Like,
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm guilty
I don't
of
know.
that. Everyone here knows.
Wait, what?
yes,
Yeah, but
Caleb,
you
I'm-
didn't.
Oh,
you
yeah.
didn't. You didn't like kill them completely. You just downed them.
No.
yeah, they were
different.
able to.
That's-
They were
that's
able to
entirely
leave. That's
different, yeah.
different. That's just flexing on someone. That's completely different.
Yeah, I just put the fear of God in them.
Yeah, that's
Fuck.
different.
Because
might
if you
even say.
total kill someone, they don't get any of their loot. Like,
And
loot.
worst of
Yeah,
all
they
is that
don't
you don't
get
get the
any
they
loot.
brought
shit.
with them. Yeah, and
Oh,
you don't
you
get
don't
it
get-
either.
Not a
Yeah,
There
like,
is
if-
literally no like reason
Like,
to
if
full
they
kill
got
someone
my
if they're in the
shit-
train.
If they got my shit, I would be less mad because
Oh, I
they
could have
an
lived with
actual-
that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
absolutely.
totally fine.
But if it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not even gonna get your shit, just fuck you, like that's just eat a dick, you know?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit I don't like. The
That shit's insufferable.
Yeah, but again, I'm arguing because the game lets people betray you and do horrible things like that. The fact that
It makes
most
the people that don't all the nicer. Yeah.
yeah, and all the more special. And the fact that the mechanics reinforce that, hey, there are incentives to being nice, right?
Yeah, I
If
do
you
love that
don't-
you get punished for being an asshole.
Yeah.
My favorite thing though is when, again, as we mentioned with the arcs, I love it when a third party tries to fuck you up and they do kill you, and then you immediately hear a Rocketeer fucking hit him with a missile, or you hear a Bastion just
Yeah, that shit's great.
Boom,
You,
half
you
of
see
them.
the flare go up, like, yeah, get fucked, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the game has incentives of yeah, you can fight people, but you better be
You
smart
better be
about
smart
it.
about it, because if
Or
you
you're-
don't, you're gonna get fucked.
Yeah, I've legitimately. I remember one time where okay, so now that we've talked mechanics, let's talk crew, and then we'll finally go into the war stories. Now that the audience has some level of context.
For the record, I
Um,
don't think I've ever been a squad with Max.
Yeah, I don't think.
No,
Yeah, no,
I-
I've never played with Caleb.
Yeah, actually,
No, I think you have.
Because you're
like,
always on at
once.
like fucking 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I
Well, that's the thing with Caleb is he says he'll be on later, and then like right
Like-
as I'm about to fall asleep, he'll DM me at 3 in the morning,
Yeah.
being like, "Hey, I'm on now."
Hey, it's later.
So, anywho, let's talk about our
Bastard.
squads. So Max genuinely plays a character that I think, correct me if I'm wrong, your character is basically just like you, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's as close
Alright.
to like.
The gender envy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's your character. Okay, let's get to the part of our squad, though.
Yeah,
Um,
you guys have actually interesting characters.
I guess.
Damn,
I guess.
that sounds completely just fucking rude.
That is really rude. I'm sorry. No, your character's fine. I like your character.
My character is
Um,
just, it's whatever.
Yeah, it looks
so
good.
so first we have Blonde Ross.
Oh yeah, Blonde Ross. Caleb just plays with a giant afro.
no, that was like the first two matches. I have
Yeah, I know.
What do you?
character-
Okay.
I know. I'm just going off of the screenshot I put in the chat because
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
god.
it's the only
Yeah.
screenshot I have of our three characters standing together.
Oh, is
Oh
that?
yeah, I was gonna say my first two 3 matches, I was just playing as an Asian guy with an afro.
Yeah. Who do
A
you play as
blonde
now?
afro.
Who do you play as now, Caleb?
That's a good question. I just
You need to see the new armor they
I
released.
think
by
you
the
still
way.
have the French braids.
Yeah.
No, I still I forgot what hairstyle was. It's not the French braids.
Yeah. I
Tell
think
you what,
Caleb needs to try.
I'll get a
needs to
screenshot.
try
I'll
the
get a
new armor.
screenshot.
Okay.
But yeah, I was gonna say like Jamie. I will say Jamie is cracked when it comes to aim and like firefights, but only with the country western outfits.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
gonna point
you
out the
can be
outfits.
dressed
By
as
the way,
Annie
are
Oakley,
perfect.
otherwise I'm fucked.
No, the new outfit you have though, it seems to be fine. The puffer jacket that you have.
Yeah.
But I want to point out also that the characters in this game look great. I know some people don't like the weird like cassette futurism, like
I fucking
Weird
adore
look.
cassette futurism.
yeah, I'm the opposite. I love the way this game looks. Like
The
I
only
love
ones I
like
don't like are the astronaut looking ones.
I like one of the
Like,
astronaut
what's the
ones.
outfit?
I don't like the one with the bubble jacket. I like the one that actually looks like an astronaut. That one's cool.
Oh my god. Okay, so my guy in those first few matches, I look like a character out of Yakuza.
Oh my god. So going forward though, like no, I love how everyone kind of has like old school, like they look like 80s 90s characters. It's quite wonderful. The big thing I want to talk about though is yeah. So we have Caleb's character who it varies now, but I think honestly, Caleb, you got to see the new armor they added. I think you'd like it. It looks really good. The
Yeah, I
Rocketeer.
just
I think
started
it's-
up.
Yeah, the
Oh.
torpedo. It's called. Look it up. It's good.
Yeah.
Like you can also paint it green, and also you don't have to run the little helmet. Like it's just arbor. You look like you basically look like a guardsman. It's sweet.
I kind of like the helmet.
Yeah, I mean it's cool, but like the one I run the Hawker purely because I like the nice like leather jacket. And do we mention the lore about Rawhide Kobayashi in this episode or what?
The BattleTech character, they got more mileage than what.
Than what Justin ever expected.
No, I made him as a joke. I made him as a joke.
Didn't Rawhide Kobayashi also end up as the leader of Rosselhog in the first sim we ever did?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, now
Basically,
getting off into the weeds. There's a lot of lore.
Oh yeah.
Well,
so if
that
anyone
might
who
be-
isn't part of the group watches this, they're not gonna. We do fucking BattleTech Nation RP sims.
Or at least
So,
JB hosts them.
we are
I occasionally
pathetic
show
people.
up. I occasionally show. No, I occasionally show up, say that's neat, and then I leave and make a joke about Sopranos. That's what happens with
That's
me.
true.
90% of the time.
Gabagool.
Yeah, I just go gabagool and I leave, and then either people are like, "Hey, that's funny,"
Or they get like baby
or
rage about it.
yeah, yeah. There's no in between. It's either like they love it or it's baby rage. There's no in between. But okay, inside joke aside. So we've already mentioned Caleb's weird character that changes constantly. Jamie's inside joke is that for a long time, if Jamie switched off of the cowboy skin you get as like a deluxe edition
My aim
exclusive,
would be dog shit.
every time. However, you've gotten over that. So, but
Well,
it was
I found
hilarious.
I found the one other outfit I can run and still hit.
Yeah, it was really funny.
But every time I'd switch off, my aim would be shit, and then everyone would be like, "You need to go back to Annie Oakley right now," because my
And you're like-
default outfit is this fucking based cowboy thing with like a poncho, a kick-ass. I literally look like a character out of RDR.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's one of the coolest skins in the game.
Yeah, best extra $20 I ever spent.
Yeah, and then there was me.
Rawhide
Who again-
Kobayashi himself.
Yeah, who's basically just like a Japanese man with a jacket. That's literally it. Basically, okay. Now that we've explained and set the scene for the squad, right?
Okay.
It's
That's
time
also
for
my
war
character,
stories. It's time
Oh,
for
God.
war stories.
Fellas.
All
Oh,
right,
like,
who's
do you
starting with
cover-
what?
I was gonna say, before we move on, Justin here, this guy is our diplomat. He's
I guess.
Well,
That's
I'm
it.
usually
This
the
is-
diplomat.
It's either
need
Max
to
or me.
You need to understand, like Max, I don't think you've seen the three of us play because me and Caleb don't talk.
I see.
Like we're silent in
yeah,
VoIP.
we-
So Justin
he's
speaks for us. It's
I
like a
see.
fucking hive mind.
so
It's
reliable.
really weird.
Meanwhile, I just carry a whole pharmacy on my backpack.
Well, and then half the time, once we're talking to people, Caleb will like start whispering to to Justin over Discord, and he'll be like, "Ask him if he needs bandages. Ask him if he needs bandages.
And I'm like, give
Justin,
me a minute,
ask
give
him
me a
if he
minute.
needs bandages."
Yeah. and okay. So let's talk about why this game went from like it's a very good tight experience for $40 to this is probably
This shit is
my game of the
fucking
year.
amazing.
It's
Yeah.
because of VoIP. Everyone in
so
this
good.
game is like role playing, just trying to survive. Because again, everything reinforces you're trying to survive and you're against the wall, right? So let's talk about a few experiences we've had with me as squad lead, I guess, leading squad. What was our name as squad? What we'll call Kobayashi crew, okay? Whatever it is, whatever.
I think we were more the Vanderlyn gang most of the time
Oh,
because we
the
all had
Vanderlyn
fucking
gang.
anvils for a while.
Oh yeah, there was a brief time where everyone carried an anvil with them.
Very brief
think-
until we got murdered mercilessly.
I think I'm starting to carry Venators now, though. I think I carry Venators a lot more, and then I'll carry an anvil.
I love the anvil because I'm not a PvP player. I'm very much an anti-arc player, and anvil fucks really hard.
Yeah.
Against
Oh,
most arcs.
Anvil's really good at fighting arcs. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's what you bring if you don't know like if I'm like gonna do PvP, I go okay, this is my PvP gun. Oh, I need something to deal with like wasps and like rollers. Okay, sweet, bring an anvil. Always bring an anvil. Oh, if I'm also gonna be in a fight that's like far away or medium range, like it's still gonna do what it needs to do, which is pop heads. It's phenomenal. I think out of all the guns, I think design-wise, like they nailed it.
I think
There's not. It's the
it's
Oreos
been
of
nerfed,
guns.
but it's still just the standard.
Well, because it used to be really, it used to do way too much damage, so
Really?
they
Did
toned
it
it
do
down
more
a bit.
damage? Because
Yeah,
it does as much as the Pharaoh now. Did it do more used to?
it did more. It did more damage, which was bad.
Okay, yeah, no,
Um,
that definitely needs to be changed. Then. I didn't know it
yeah,
did more.
like yeah.
'Cause
So now it takes like
equal to
like
the
3 shots
Pharaoh
to kill
is a
someone.
lot for something that's semi. Well, not semi. It's single action, but it's the Pharaoh if it
Yeah,
wasn't one shot.
yeah. So all right, which story do we want to cover? Because I could talk about all of them, but I don't know which one I want to talk about first.
My most memorable one is the rooftop where that guy. I think there was two of them,
Oh,
and
the
they only
rooftop story.
they thought it was just you for like the first half of that exchange.
No, they thought it was Jamie. So backstory: Jamie ran into a building. Do you mind if I tell this one? Jamie runs into a building. I'm gonna take your silence as a yes. By
We
the
were
way.
both in that building, Justin. It's just
Oh,
I
you
went
both
ahead
were?
of you. No, we
Oh.
both were. You and me were in that building. You were looting. I went ahead to like sweep. And then I see this one guy run past and he's being chased by a roller and it looks like something straight out of like Tom and Jerry.
Do you know what's funny? He had the red flag outfit, which is the orange jumpsuit with the baklava.
Yeah.
If you ever for anyone who's buying this game, if you ever see that outfit and they don't say a word, you shoot them immediately.
Fucking kill them.
You murder them immediately. Those guys are gonna kill you. All right. It's like when you go out at night and you see a dude in like a dark black hoodie and he's not saying anything to you and he's like, walking a little faster than you are to get behind you, right? That's what that guy is. That's what that guy is every time.
The guy who's dressed up like a stereotypical Slav, like Gopnik, that guy's gonna fucking kill you.
No, literally, that is what that outfit is. It's literally just the Gopnik outfit or whatever. It's the Arc Raiders Gopniks.
He's going to fucking kill you.
If you see 3 of them, I'm throwing a grenade in that direction, and I'm not asking questions. Like, there's no. But this guy was wearing that outfit. Yeah, you said he Tom and Jerry'd with the.
He had a fucking firebot behind him or whatever. Like I see them run by, like out of the corner of my eye, and then I go, "Justin, we're not alone."
I'm like, oh shit! So we all run to the other building, I think, right?
Yeah, you were already on your way back to the other building, which is why I don't think they saw you. They definitely saw me, like, get the fuck out.
Because they followed us. They followed us too.
Yeah,
like,
it took them a minute, but they came out and they're like, we're friendly.
Yeah, very much porn acting. But basically, yeah. So one little bit I like to do in this game, I don't know why, but it becomes infinitely more fun when you do this. I put on like the worst Southern drawl that anyone has ever heard in their entire life. Caleb, for context, Caleb is actually Southern, so I feel like I throw psychic damage at him every time we do this. but
you just put on the pseudo Arthur Morgan.
Yeah, literally, it's just Arthur Morgan, but really bad. So I'm talking to these guys, going like, "Listen, are you here to parlay?" I think was the word I actually used.
Are you here to parlay?
Yeah. And the guy's like, "Yeah, we're here to do a quest." It's okay. I'm like, "All right, you better come out with no weapons drawn." I'm coming out with no weapons drawn, right? Now I come out. I see his friends in the corner hiding in the dark, so I actually don't know what that guy looks like, right? He's like, "I got a friend in my corner." I said, "Okay." I come out. He comes out without saying a word. Caleb and Jamie both come out, but they got guns drawn this time. And they have a beat on both his friend.
Literally, the guy goes, "Oh, you're a 3-person squad."
No, he's like, "Oh, there's 3 of you." And I'm like, "Yeah, why not? We're in triples, man." And so we talked to him. He's like, "We're here to do a quest about some pump, some water pump quest or whatever. We're just
in the hospital." It's very important. He points at the hospital. And then
I'm
we're like, Justin's like, "Well, we can help you if you want." And then he goes, No, you don't need to do that.
I think I said, "Yeah, there's 3." I said, "There's 3." I said, "Listen, 3 guns is better. Like 5 guns is better than 2 guns, right?" And he's like, "No, we're good. We're gonna go to the hospital or whatever. We're gonna just leave this building really quick." I'm like, "All right, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day." we see them, they're running the opposite direction of what they told us completely. Because we kind of follow them a little bit because we're like, what are these guys? These guys are a little weird. So
because originally we were like, those guys are nice. We want to be their guardian angels, and then we're like, wait a minute, those guys were lying to us.
yeah, and we're like, wait a minute, we probably scared the shit out of them.
I was gonna say that game turns you into a paranoid schizophrenic. I swear.
Like, I still can't shake the feeling that if I was a one person or if it was just me and Justin, they would have tried to gank us.
Oh, 100%. Like,
And
again,
it was
he
us
had the
like
outfit.
coming out with 3 people that they're like, oh fuck that, we're not dealing with that.
And you two had your guns out. I didn't have my gun out, but they did. It was literally, it was a fucking cutscene. It was so funny. I was the cutscene boss. It was really good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that was one of the best stories we had. Let's see. What else is there? Oh, there's a time that I recreated the ending of that one mission in Call of Duty where like you get like thrown off the favela building, you have to run to the helicopter. So that's probably one of my favorite stories in recent memory. I have a few, but like that's one of the most recent ones where we were arc hunting. So we blow up. I think we killed a Bastion and a Bombardier in that match. We killed a lot of arcs, like a lot of heavy arcs. And people were just giving us kudos. Like no one was really fighting us, even though it's a 3-man, right? Except for like one squad. Didn't we fight one squad or something, or no? No, we didn't. We were going to, but then that one guy who was super friendly was like, guys, let's do the friendship dance to those 3 people that we were about to shoot. Do you remember that, JV?
Yeah.
We felt like assholes.
Yeah, because we were like, they're not saying anything, right? There's 3 of them. They're coming our way. We should probably murder them. And then as soon
Was
as
that,
we
was
hear
that
our
when we
friend,
were in the castle or whatever?
Yeah, the
and then
castle,
they
yeah,
were,
on
like
Blue-
the
on Blue
4 of
Ridge.
them were
I
coming
was
up,
gonna
and
say,
then we
and
were about
only
ready
these
to
people
fucking
knew.
open fire.
They were like
Yeah.
mere moments away from here.
They were mere moments away from meeting God. I'm just gonna say that.
Literally, no, I had to beat on all of them with my anvil. I think
All 3 of us did. We were all sitting there on that rooftop, like pointing
Yeah.
guns at them, and it took the guy at the lead of the pack to say, "This is the friendship train."
Yeah, he's like having a good time or whatever. We're like, oh wait,
Oh,
that's
I
our
think
friend.
was
Never
I
mind.
there for that one? That was
I
it.
think
don't
you.
You may. Oh
spectated.
wait, no. Yeah, it was Max who was there for.
Oh, it's
that.
Max. Okay.
Oh
I think
yeah,
it
yeah.
was you,
Okay,
me,
yep,
and
I remember
Max.
this game now.
Yeah.
I remember this game.
Because
I
we
think
were
that was-
trying to solve the puzzle and we didn't
Yeah,
get
and
it in
we
time.
didn't. I found as I was looking for those power cells, I found like just a bag that had a bunch of purple shit in it. Like it had a magnetic accelerator in it. It had I don't know what else, but it had crazy shit. I'm like, okay,
That's good.
well, I'm taking that and going.
Yeah. So what was crazy about that game though is that guy dies to a Bastion or something like
No,
that.
he
I
went to go
forget.
fight
Yeah.
the Bombardier and got fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he died.
He went to go fist fight it because he's a legend.
And then another group came over. They helped us fight the Bombardier instead of killing us, which was super cool, right?
Yeah.
We all collect all the parts from the robot. And I think Caleb, you were in the call for. I forget which one of you was in, but regardless, what happens is then we're like, we got to get out with all of our stuff, especially since the Rocketeer's coming.
Yep. And then
We ran out of our wolf packs.
Yeah, you used the Raider
The hatch key.
and it
Yeah,
we both
and
got
it-
out, but you didn't.
Yeah, I let you both go out first, and then I was about to go, and then it closes on me. I go,
Oh,
oh
fuck.
shit.
So
Oh
fucked.
no. I get hit by a rocket, right? Immediately. I sprint down. I go under this overpass, right? I sprint down underneath the overpass. I like hit myself with band-aids. I'm out of shield cells. Oh, that's the other thing I want to bring up. The fact that shields, they just mitigate damage. They don't completely
Yeah,
get
they're
rid of
not a
it.
second health bar.
Yeah, it's a really nice feature to make the game less like bullet spongy. So like again, no matter what, even if you have a heavy shield, like the game, you can reliably kill people. You should wear a blue shield if you have one, but you know,
I
like,
usually just wear lights.
I rock
No,
blue
because
shields.
You can't wear blue shields with the looting mark. I usually.
That's fair. I run tactical, which is I love tactical. It's so busted. But anyways, regardless, yeah, I was sprinting down, and I was like, crap, I have to get to the next exfil. And I think it was like close to like ending too. That's what was scary about
Yeah.
this game too. So I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. So I'm sprinting or whatever. I noticed a leaper is like targeting like some people, right? So I'm like, okay, sweet. I'm gonna hit the button and then I'm gonna run while those guys are getting distracted by the leaper. The Leaper fucks off. Those guys join me into the thing. And I got scared going, oh, fuck. These guys are going to just murder me. I'm by myself. I have all my shit, right? Turns out it was the guys that helped us out with the bombardier earlier. They're like, oh, shit, what happened to you? And I'm like, oh, dude, the hatch key, like, closed on me. Like, oh, dude, we got you, man. No worries.
Was it with you guys that I had that game where I was the last one? And
you were playing the recorder?
Yeah, the recorder.
Yeah, that was a different one, I
think. You went full
me.
Bard, and it literally saved your life.
That was a different match, yeah.
It was a different match, but it was still funny.
It was really good.
Pro tip: if you want to survive in this game and you don't have a lot of good loot, just get a recorder. People will let you live.
The recorder has led to so many good fucking moments in this game. I swear, like Justin, there was that one time where they were locked in that like high value area, and there was a guy inside literally playing the recorder, and it baited us.
Yeah, and we got ambushed immediately.
That's fucking great.
The other one that was really funny was we forgot to mention the betrayal. Do you guys remember that one? I think Caleb was there for that one 100%, and I know Jamie was there. Remember that one guy that was a single guy who got put into trios?
Oh yeah, no, I remember this. I think I remember this. Yeah, that was with
Oh, that was with you?
Was with Max. Because Max was like about to res them, and they were like, "Are you gonna be chill?"
And he didn't fucking respond.
And he didn't answer directly. So Max is like, "So what I'm hearing is you're not gonna be chill."
And then eventually he was like, "Nah, man, fuck my other team. I teamed up with
my squad." And then he's like, "Guys, help me kill my other team."
He's like, "Dude, I queued in the solos already. It sucks. I'm by myself. Those guys left me to die." He was basically going, I'm like, you know what? Fucking revive him. If he tries to shoot us, there's one of him, there's three of us, we'll just kill him.
Yeah, because we got him with like a fucking ambush. Like he was coming into that room and we got hit by a mine and then
he got hit by a mine, yeah, a landmine and 2 shotgun blasts to the face. Yeah. It was brutal.
He didn't have a chance to react.
There's no way. Yeah, there's no way he could have done anything. So then, yeah, this guy's like, you know what? Fuck that other team. I hear them getting fucked up by robots. I'm gonna go help you guys out. And we're like, okay.
Gonna kill him.
Okay. Yeah, we thought, so we put him in the front, right? And he's like, hey guys, I found new friends. Opens fire on the one of the guys. Me, Jamie, and Max are just lighting the rest of them up. And those guys are going, you fucking bitch, you fucking pussy. Fucking bitch. And they're opening up that really good red room in Blue Ridge too. That's the other thing that was cool. And we are like overloaded with stuff at this point because we looted the high value room, right? Yeah.
So we just let the guy take all of it.
Yeah, and then the best part was he stuck around us the entire game.
Yeah.
And he fought for us too. Like we got jump scared. I fell off the thing we were using to escape.
Jamie fell off.
There was a bastion right there. It starts shooting at me. This guy starts lobbing grenades at it.
I lobbed the Wolfhound and I went like, yeah, I think he also had one. Because I threw one because I was like, I told him because he was running with me. Him and I ran ahead. Yeah. I was like, because you two were behind. I was like, listen, we got to get them out. They're stuck, right? And I throw a wolf pack or whatever, and I lead the fight. I'm like, get its attention, get its attention. The guy starts throwing grenades with me instead of running away. I'm like, fuck, this guy's cool, right? And then, because of all the commotion, it attracts a bombardier who spots us and immediately starts lobbing artillery. And we have to run like an action movie style up the mountain, dodging explosions. It was amazing. It was so amazing. Such a great
I'm so sad that guy didn't accept my friend request. The dude was a real one.
That guy was actually real. Okay. So we've got those ones.
There was also the one where we had that really awesome fight in the
Oh yeah, that's when I think it finally clicked. I think that's when combat clicked with our squad for the first time. Because that was, I think, our first really big victory. Mm-hmm. Yeah, where I turn around, I see just some fucking dude looking at us. It was really awkward for 5 seconds. Then he fires a shot at me, right? I immediately fire a shot back. He runs away, right? We run to I run to the apartments, right?
We all run into the apartments.
Guys, there's people, right? Panicking.
Yeah.
What was it? You watched that corner with a shotgun.
We were fortified in this little 2-way corner.
Yeah. Caleb was on point, basically rotating from both sides. You were holding that one area. Did we put landmines down? What did we put to like
No,
prevent
I
them
kept
from
throwing fire grenades to keep them out of my way.
Oh, out of that. Oh, yeah, in that corner. Yeah, so they couldn't
Yeah.
rush because they were trying to rush that
They
one
kept peeking
area.
in, and I kept throwing fire grenades at them.
Yeah.
And then they went around the other way to try and get us that way.
Well, one of their
you were
friends did,
like-
and I shot him. Yeah.
and then they realized that was probably the easiest way in, so they all went around that way.
And I downed
and then
one.
you and Caleb were like, Jamie, get over here.
Yeah, because I downed one, right? And then they shoot me and kill me, or they shoot me and knock me out.
And then
Caleb's fighting by themselves and like was scared. Like honestly, Caleb was fighting really good by himself, but I'm like, he's gonna get overwhelmed. Like there's two of them. It's a corner. Like he's the only target, right? So I literally yelled, "Jamie, get over here!"
with the shotgun.
Literally, and domes the first guy one blast.
Brother, help me! I am pinned.
Because Caleb literally was like, Caleb was like peppering that person with the kettle. I think it was a kettle. And then immediately after seeing both of his friends down,
he just runs.
The other guy runs, and like
and then fucking Annie Oakley's advancing slowly down the fucking hallway, going boom, boom.
He hid in a corner. He hid in a corner.
Yeah, I know.
Like a bush.
And he literally hid in a corner with his face facing the wall.
He fucking faced the wall.
Dude, it was amazing. It was such a sick match. And then we looted them of all their shit and then ran. It was beautiful. Beautiful extract too. I fought a few games with another group of mine that I want to share if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I fought the matriarch not too long ago for the first time. We got out with our lives, all right? We found this corner in Spaceport, and so basically we're hiding there. We hear some guy in Void going, "We're fighting it too! Like, are you guys cool?" We're like, "Yeah, we're holding the line," right? I'm screaming like reload, volley fire into the legs, right? We're just like pounding him with grenades, you know, the anti-arc grenade weapon. I forget what it's called.
Wolfpack?
No, not Wolfpack. It's a gun. It's a gun that fires like explosives for arcs. Hullcracker, thank you. Yeah, so we were all armed up with Hullcrackers. I had a Venator, I think, with me for people, because we're like, it's a 3-man. There's going to be people raiding us, right? So we kill it, right? We kill it. And here's what happens. Without question, another squad jumps me and the other squad that was helping, right? And that friendly squad that was helping, you literally hear them on comms going like, "Hostiles!" Right? They start firing. They're in a really bad position. So they down like a couple of them, or they down like a couple of the squads, or a couple of those people. But then they go down, right? So then we're fighting them. It's an intense fight. Our buddy John dies, so he doesn't get anything, but like we survived barely because basically we fought them so hard that hostile squad fucked off, and we killed another squad. Like I'm pretty sure we killed another squad too. There was like 2 of them. It was fucking crazy. We collect all their loot, and the exfil is like, it's spaceport, so of course we have to like dodge out and stuff like that, bob and weave. The entire time. But yeah, fighting the matriarchs is really cool because like if you fight it in a 3-man, yeah, you have 3 people, but that also means everyone on the map knows where you are, and everyone on the map knows when the matriarch goes down. So obviously we're gonna kill you, right? It's so intense. It was one of the coolest matches. The other one was this free loadout match where we fought like 2 squads. And we shot this dude. He crawled into a corner. And we joked, we're like, "We're gonna help." What was it? "We're gonna help you with it." Like we close it. My friend John goes, "Just kidding. We're just closing the door so they don't hear you, right? Or you die." And the guy's going like, "You bastards," or whatever. We see the door open. There's another raider outside, right? There's another raider outside. He's like, "Yeah, kill those bastards." He shoots me down. I think he does down me. And the guy shouted like, "Yeah, kill those bastards, kill them. They shot me, right? Kill them." My buddy Colin's going in to take a shot at this guy, Turns out the Rocketeer that we were hiding from is still out there. It spots him, right? Fires a missile at him. And as he's firing the missile, we see the guy like die immediately as we close the door. My buddy Colin picks me, or not Colin, it's John. My buddy John picks me up. And keep in mind, Colin's dead. Colin's our third in this group. He's dead. So they've already killed Colin. We both turn our heads very slowly and look at this guy, right? And he goes, "All right, gentlemen, let's be reasonable about this. Let's talk about this." And I said, "There's no talking. I'm sending your ass back to the loading screen." And he just goes, "Wait, no, no." And as he's saying no, it gets cut off by me punching him in the face.
Wait. No,
Literally.
Wait.
So if that wasn't enough, we then get to exfil. And we're on a hill. We see a dead corpse near exfil. We're like, huh, someone died near here. That's a little sketchy, right? And then we see some idiot throw a trigger nade, which is basically just C4, right? They throw the C4, and you know the strategy. You throw it at the button, right? You throw it near the button where they're going to press it, right? You know what this idiot does?
What?
They throw it. You got a little louder there, but they throw it next to. They throw it on top of the pyramid.
That's
and I'm like,
a spot.
I'm like, that is not what you're supposed to do for this. And so what happens is we then go, oh, they're in that building right over there. So I take a pot shot at one of them from the window. He goes back into the building, like running, right? We're like, wait a minute, we have grenades. So we go in, I open a button, we throw grenades in there, and I clear out 2 dudes with a shotgun, right? Or I clear out one of the dudes with a shotgun. Actually, no, it was 2. But then later on, what happens is John's outside as we're trying to exfil and get out, right? He gets shot and is down, but he crawls back into the building to hide. Those 2 dudes go into the building. At this point, I've only got 2 shots in my shotgun that I've stolen from another dude, right? I go in as he's going like, they're right there. And keep in mind, they're pretty weak. I fire 1 shot, tap 1 dude, fire the other shot, tap the other dude. I was out of bullets at that point.
Yeah.
I literally used my last rounds. So then I loot all of them. It turns out those guys were basically the most stereotypical rats you could imagine. They literally only had trip mines, C4, and like a Stitcher 4, I think. Like, it was the most rat loadout you could ever think of. I killed like I think 3 or 5 people that game. It was intense. And then we exfilled, we got a lot of shit, and honestly, it was a great match. I was really happy with it. That was basically my stories.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have any good stories they want to share?
I mean, I have one where when the Matriarch first came out, like the entire fucking lobby unified to try and fight it.
Oh, that's fun.
Like, I think I sent the clip a while ago, and it's just literally everyone.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
entire lobby is here. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like just armies of people.
Justin, you want to talk about the guys that we were sieging out in that bunker?
Oh yeah.
No, tell me. Let me know. What do you mean?
I kept throwing those blue light sticks in there. All right, so we went to that little fort on what's that match called? Was it Blue Gate? Yeah, so we've been trying to like crack open this bunker and like finding batteries to open up the door for like 3 games in a row. So we go up there, right? We see one silhouette running into like the bunker, and we're like, oh, they already solved it. So Justin's like, okay, well, I really need that loot, so let's get in there and fucking kill those guys. So I think we fire some pot shots, and they all jump into the bunker, and we're just sitting here sieging out these guys for like a good 10-15 minutes. We throw some frags in there. I threw some light sticks, and like I didn't really hear them. I wasn't close enough. I think one guy was like something, you know, you and your little blue lights. I know Justin heard them.
Yeah.
So we're just sitting there, and like it gets to the point that Justin's like resorting to like first grade level tactics. All right, well, we're just gonna walk away now.
The funniest thing is it actually worked. One of those motherfuckers was trying to come up the ladder.
And we immediately shot him. Yeah.
And then like there's three of us. Well, me and Jamie, we were sitting at the edge. Justin actually walked away thinking to lure him out. But me and Jamie were like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna like light them up as soon as they like get into the sunlight at the bottom of the ladder. Oh god. Jamie went in there to clear him out. Damn near did it too. I accidentally fell
The
in,
only
but-
reason I didn't is because I ran out of ammo. I would have been golden
So
otherwise.
I accidentally fell into the hatch while trying to reload my SMG. So I fell down there. I was trying to slot the next mag in, and I just got. There's only one of them left. I'm not gonna lie. I think I choked that one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It was a
like,
fun match, though. It was just the longest siege ever for no reason.
God, I will say the best part about that game when you're playing with friends is like you'll be on Blue Ridge, right? We'll be running around. You look at the ridge line across the map from you, and you just see the queen just lumbering in your.
I love how open Blue Gate is because you can see
Yeah.
people from across the
Yeah,
map.
Blue Gate's
Blue
It's
Gate.
beautiful.
Blue
Speaking
Gate-
of, has anyone played the new map, by the way,
I
Salamantas?
have, yeah, it's pretty cool.
No.
I think it's okay. I think it's cool for PvP fights, but
I mean, I was playing
Man.
solo, so there was zero PvP. Everyone was friendly.
no. That map is cool because like it's almost like every game is like you ever played Fear where you fight in the offices and stuff and it's all
Yeah.
CQB, right?
Yeah.
That is that map. It is CQB brutal shotgun fights. I think honestly, Jamie, if you bring in El Toro, you're gonna be king. Like that gun is phenomenal in that map because everything is so tight corners, right? It's really sick. But man,
I love
Blue
close
Ridge-
quarters in this game. It's honestly great.
yeah. But honestly, I think Blue Gate has captured my heart more than any other map. Speaking of, I want to talk about the maps a little
Even
bit.
more than Buried City?
Okay, I'll talk about why I like each map and why I don't like each map. Blue Ridge, I like some of the puzzles and then I hate some of the puzzles. But Blue Ridge also is the most open, it's the most visually appealing, and it also has like multiple like bunkers and buildings and like underground tunnel networks. So you can get
Yeah.
like CQB, medium to long range fights. You get everything on Blue Ridge. They also up the number of arcs on Blue Ridge, so it's like way more hostile. You got to bring actually like good gear when you're running in Blue Ridge or Blue Gate, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
I call it Blue Ridge, but it's Blue Gate, I believe.
Yeah.
I keep saying
Yeah.
Blue Ridge because I'm a North Carolinian.
And also, it's just a mountainous map. Like, come on, it should be called Blue Ridge.
Yeah. I will
But-
say, in terms of like really foreboding environments, Blue Ridge, when it's on an overcast or like a storm variant, I swear it is so. It's just so eerie.
Yeah. The other maps I like are. I'm going from favorite to least favorite.
Right.
Stella Montes, I haven't had enough experience to really like be like if I like it or don't like it. I don't like the claustrophobicness of it because again, I just love Blue Gate so much. But I'm liking the fights I'm getting. I get a lot of really good fights in Stella Montes.
I have gotten no fights in Stellaman.
Yeah. But if we go
Solo
back
is
to
a different fucking game.
Oh, I know. But when we go to let's talk about then. Okay, I'm gonna just skip Salamantas then and go straight to
Let me tell
Buried
you
City. Let me ask you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah, John Bernthal moment. Basically, Buried City is where if you want to do free loadouts and have a good time, you go to Buried City every
Buried
time.
City is terrifying to me.
It's so much fun. I love that.
You want to talk about a foreboding environment?
Buried
Man.
City.
Well, for Buried
It
City, the environment itself isn't really scary. It's just everyone is It's like there's so many doors and corners.
Yeah.
There's doors, corners.
Doors,
Jamie, do you-
corners, spots you can
Apartments.
camp and like fucking snipe people. It's like
I was gonna say,
I think
Jamie,
it's physically
don't you call
smaller,
that map
right?
Fortnite?
Yeah, it is way smaller.
I do call that map Fortnite because
what's great too,
because that's always the map we bring free loadouts to.
there's
Like,
also bombardiers. No, but also like there's a bombardier on the map too,
Oh yeah.
and like the best part of that map to me is like um the snitches, the little snitches that
Man,
spot
there's a
you
lot of
with the
snitches there, isn't it?
but when the bombardiers are around, you can't really tell if they're a snitch or a
Oh, you
spotter drone,
can.
right?
They're
Kind of.
modeled differently. They have a different
Yeah,
model. The
yeah, but
but like
the
in a
the,
gunfight, you're not gonna tell.
the spotter, no, you can. The spotters are longer. The snitches are wider.
right. But if you're freaking the fuck out, you're not gonna like, oh, does it have a?
I don't know. I think maybe
Yeah,
it does have
no.
a skill issue.
The problem is we panic and we're fighting like 3 different squads at once because
Okay,
Buried
yeah.
City is designed for
Because
third.
Buried City is terrifying.
Yeah, it's designed for third parties. It's so
Yeah.
fun. I remember. You know what? I'll tell one of the stories. Was it a free loadout game or was that when we were doing budget builds? I forget, Jamie. But like we encountered that one squad and they were fighting us in a gunfight from I think another building or something or another area, right? I said, "Fuck it, forget these people." I threw a lure grenade, and the lure grenade triggered all the robots in that area. We just hear artillery shells and flares popping up immediately.
I think that was a proper loadout. I think.
Yeah, I think I did bring a proper loadout to that one.
Yeah, I love when you call in an impromptu artillery strike on someone.
Yeah, and Buried City is perfect for it because it is like smaller. It's so funny.
There was also that time we ran into those people trying to kill what was it, a bastion, and they were
Oh, yeah.
drastically underarmed for it.
And they got blown up immediately. Oh god, it was beautiful.
How we met those people was amazing because Max just took a zip line up there and was like, "Oh shit, there's people here."
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
was like one of the
I-
first games we played.
Was that the one where we were like stuck in like a stalemate with people, and then I went up to try and get a better position? I come across another. Oh no! And it's so.
You're like, hey,
I
you want to help us kill this hostile team?
Panic negotiated and it fucking worked.
Yeah, no, exactly. That map I think is just pure fun. Like, I expect to lose things when I go into that map. Like, it's just a fun time. It's a fun time if you want to fight people.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have to talk about
Damn
Battlegrounds. Okay.
Yeah,
Damn Battlegrounds.
that one is the weakest link of the maps. I
I think
feel.
it's
I'm gonna disagree because Spaceport is a thing, but
I like
I
Spaceport.
forgot about Spaceport.
I like Spaceport.
Okay.
I fucking hate Spaceport.
Well, I can't wait for the discourse on this. No, hang on, I can't wait for the discourse on that one. But let's talk about Damn Battlegrounds. Damn Battlegrounds is fine, and I think it has a good balance of like buildings and like wide open spaces. Not as good as Bluegate. I think Bluegate does it the best, but
It has the best.
but I like how Dam is centered around like the building in the middle, right? That big like dam control area. And it has a lot of little layers to it that it makes it almost feel like you're fighting in The Last of Us. If you've ever played The Last of Us,
I have
like
not actually played The Last of Us.
the map feels like it was made for a multiplayer like The Last of Us fight. Like it's cool. I like how you can hear people constantly on that map when you're in those buildings. Like thematically, I like it a lot. My problem is that I feel like on that map, I don't know. I feel like on that map, there's some areas that are bullshit. I don't like hydroponics. I don't like the hydroponics farms at all. They're kind of a pain in the ass to fight in. But I prefer fighting. Like fighting in the dam is great. It's just fighting in specific areas. Like I feel like there's more where I'm like, man, I can't really have a good fight here. You know, there's not a lot. But it's a fine map. I think the problem is that Damn Battlegrounds is the first one you have, so it doesn't feel as special.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Because we had access to that in the tech test.
Yeah, and because once you get the blue gate, you're like, whoa, there's more arcs, it's more dangerous. People are like aggressive, right? Or they're not aggressive because there's too many arcs. Like there's so much more that happens in Blue Gate. But there's puzzles and stuff. Damn Battlegrounds just feels like a nice, like, this is where you want to start out. Which I think that's the problem with that map.
That's yeah.
It's not really the map's fault. It's more just when you're the first lineup and you're the first thing people see, like you're gonna get you don't really have that oomph factor that the other maps do. But it's good. It's a good map. Okay, Spaceport. We have conflicting opinions on Spaceport.
I like
I want to hear them. Explain. I want to hear you say good things about it before I start shitting on it.
I like the
Because
big tower at the center that you can go up and get crazy shit. I like how
I
massive.
I despise the map exactly because of that.
hang on, I want to hear why he likes it. Oh, sorry, I want to hear why they like it first. Yes.
Well, yeah, because the shit in the center. I like the light line. It's
Okay. It is a unique experience, which I like. And I do like when you're fighting. I like fighting in the storage buildings actually a lot on that map. My only problem is when you're out in the fucking open. I hate that shit. I really hate that shit. You know how many rats are on Spaceport? All of them.
probably
All of
Every
them.
time.
Well, okay,
Every time.
actually, I do like Spaceport because it acts as a containment zone for all the shitty players.
Actually, yeah,
that way
I
you
do
go.
know. In 3v3s, yeah. If you're
Well,
playing in 3v3s,
Max,
yeah.
you remember that match where you got murked by the Bastion, where you and Justin got murked by
Oh
the
yeah,
Bastion,
that was
and me and
so
Justin had to make
upsetting.
a quick escape?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you don't hold this down the surrender button when there's still one of us alive.
Yeah, I've learned that.
uh,
Ow! Fuck! Goose!
What?
My dog.
um,
He likes
Oh.
to fucking jump on me and like scratch. And fucking
so
hurts.
there was yeah, so you remember how me and Justin were desperately trying to extract, and there was that asshole with the sniper rifle?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Spaceport for me.
That has like been most of my experience with Spaceport. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, every time I always bring a hatch key for that fucking reason because I don't want to deal with that shit every time. I think that map just needs a little more things put into it in terms of like making it less
Yeah,
sparse. That's my thing. I love the tower and the big.
there's a
I love
lot
the
of
tower.
open space. Yeah,
I think, but I'm wondering if that's the appeal of it too, right? Because you can do more long range engagements. Like if you bring in
Yeah.
Osprey, you're like king on that map. You can really dome people. Like Blue Gate, you can kind of do it, but Blue Gate has so many arcs that like you have to eventually
you
move.
can't do it with impunity. Yeah,
Yeah, Spaceport, it feels more dominating to have it. Which again, if that's the design of the map, fine. Like I'll accept that's what you're trying to do, right? But I think this game really shines when you're in CQB or when you're in those mid. I think medium range engagements are the best in this game. Medium
Yeah.
range or CQB.
Yeah,
that's when you
'cause
get to.
it's I agree with that.
Yeah. But if you like long range combat, Spaceport is the best map for it. Like, I'm not
I
gonna
do
disagree with
really
that.
enjoy the claustrophobic like indoor combat. That's like
Okay, you will like the new
It's-
map then.
Oh, Stella Monsters is gonna be your map, Jamie. Yeah.
But like medium range is also very nice if you're outside.
Yeah. No, I think. Oh, one last thing they're gonna be adding, by the way, is I think either this month or next month they're adding snow maps, which I want to see how
Well,
that changes
the new map
game.
has snow. So
It
there's
has
mostly
some snow,
inside,
but like
mostly inside, but there is snow in the outside bit.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Does weather?
But-
I mean, would that affect anything? Because like
They're
if
gonna
you're on
add, like,
desert
a
maps, you
weather.
don't have to worry about like.
I think
dying
they're
of
adding
heat.
Yeah, I think they're adding like a weather like system or something like that. They said that in the
That'd be cool.
roadmap. I don't know what it's gonna do. I think it might just change the way it looks, and that's it. I don't really care, but I think it's gonna be sweet. I'm a big snow guy when it comes to my maps. Like
Yeah.
when I play Stalker Gamma, like I like modding in the snow. 'Cause I just-
You know, something I kind of wish, like, I understand why it's a thing, because, you know, the time limit makes people question engagements a bit more.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I do kind of wish there was a bit more of either a longer time or, like, I don't know, like, I think it'd be neat to have the freedom to kind of wander a bit more.
I think the problem is I'm only going to disagree a little bit because I think the half hour is fine because it's
No, it is.
frequency.
No, this isn't
But-
like this isn't a the game is shit for this. I'm more just
Yeah.
like questioning
I'm wondering though if it's because we've gotten queued into those like okay,
half finished
there's-
matches.
the half finished mats fucking suck.
Yeah,
They're bad unless you have free loadout. If you have free loadout, then who gives a shit?
then they're fine because you're probably not going to survive anyway.
Or like you're just gonna go in and out. You're gonna kill like one squad, steal all their loot, and then run. right?
But you
Yeah.
guys are way more
That's
PvP focused than I am.
Well,
Well,
when we
you
do
have to
free
be.
loadouts, our goal is to kill people.
I say.
Yeah, like that's why you run a free loadout is, and that's also why like if I notice someone is a free loadout, like I can clearly see they only have a Stitcher, and like they're running the default skin, right? I immediately know shoot those people. I immediately shoot those people if they don't say anything to me first, because
I
they
usually just
have
assume
nothing
they're
to
down
lose
on their
but their
luck.
lives. No, they have shot me too many times, Max.
I think solos and trios are two very different games. It sounds
The
like.
problem is I've gotten shot in solo so many times at this point. I go, fuck it,
I
kill them
haven't.
all.
I'm like, everyone is nice in solos for me.
I'm pretty
I
nice
think
for the most
Justin's
part.
just gonna be like the guy from Fallout at this point, where he's just like,
Oh yeah.
Which guy?
The
There's a
ghoul.
lot of guys in Fallout.
the guy
Oh,
from
the
the TV
ghoul?
show.
That is
Yeah.
low key kind of what energy I bring to the table most of the time. Where I'll talk to you and everything, but my god, if you ever try anything, I will put a dome in you with the anvil. I swear to God. Oh man. God, that gun is hilarious. How many times have we mentioned the anvil in this fucking cast?
I
Like
don't know, a lot.
at least 20 times.
Because it's
I mean,
the
it's an Arc
default.
Raiders episode.
Yeah.
We love the anvil.
The anvil's
Oh,
just goated.
actually, I do want to talk about favorite weapons if we want to talk about that, because there's a few besides. We've already talked about the anvil, so I'm going to stop meandering about that one. But I have recently found a new love of the Torrent. I love the Torrent. It's a fun weapon in CQB. Nothing is funnier than like having some idiot try to run down a hallway. You're crouched and you just click on him, and they just don't exist anymore. Or what's really good is when they start running because they're like, wait a minute, I can't pre-fire him because his pre-fire is already started, and I've taken so many bullets to the face. I love the Torrent so much, but I don't run it very often because like it's only really good in like short to mid-range engagements. It's really crap in long-range fights. Other favorite guns are the Patina. I think that gun needs a buff to its durability.
Which one's the
It
Patina
really
again?
does.
Is that the pistol?
It's
No,
it's
the
no,
assault.
it's
That's
the
the
heavy
assault
assault rifle.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
the heavy
yeah.
assault rifle. It needs like a buff to its it needs a buff to its durability, and I think maybe even its damage. I want that thing to be a mean rifle, but it's kind of just okay. But I like it. Every time I fire it, I feel like a god. I just wish it did a little more damage.
Yeah, it does
Has anyone
feel
tried the Tempest
underwhelming
yet?
for using heavy ammo.
Has anyone used the Tempest yet? The really
I
cool
haven't.
bullpup
I've
sword.
used it once. When I first
I've
got
used it once.
because I went into I was solo and I went into a locked room on Buried City and I got it, and as I came out, some guy jumped me, and so I proceeded to turn around and gun him the fuck down with the Tempest. And then
Oh,
immediately
yeah.
following this, I go, "You get what you fucking deserve." And as I say this, another guy pulls up and he goes, "What did he deserve?" And I let the other guy loot the guy I killed because my inventory was full.
Yeah. No, the Tempest is a really good weapon. It's one of my favorite. I think the Tempest should be the standard of what a purple gun should be, right? Not too overpowered, but like it feels like a worthy investment. Again, the Patina has the problem of it's good, it's okay, but it's not good enough for the resources you put into it, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
well,
really
and it's like
bad
the
to
the repair things definitely need a bit of a tweak, because it's like these good guns, like the ones that are supposed to be really fucking good, you can only use them a couple times.
Yeah.
Which I think is but I think that's fair. Maybe
Yeah.
they should.
I wish it was a
Like-
couple more matches between.
I think the
just
way
wish
they
the
should
repairs
do
weren't
it.
so expensive.
Or make the repairs a bit
Maintenance.
cheaper. Yeah.
I think make the repairs cheaper, but make the upgrades more expensive. Because like a Patina
Yeah,
1 is
that's
okay.
fine. Yeah.
A Patina 3 or a Patina 4 is going to be like, whoa, right? My goal is like, yeah, and like, I mean, the reward is too, the guns do get more durability as you repair them. So if you
Yeah.
have like a level 4 like Patina and then you repair it to the max, like you're not going to repair it for a long time, right? I agree though. I think it does need to be tweaked because I hold on to way too many resources now because of the repair system, which is bullshit. I don't know. I think it's bullshit. But that's like just number tweaking. It's not like that.
It's not a game
Insane.
design problem.
Yeah, design wise, I like repair because it means like if you're gonna bring that gun, not only did you put a bunch of resources into it, like that is now a liability, right? I like that bringing a better loadout's a liability in this game, and I like that bringing a Stitcher makes sense, right? Because it's a budget gun, it's a budget blaster. And I'm really, really, really scared that in the next like year or so they're gonna fuck up the balance and ruin their nice little like because I feel like the balance is a really good spot right now. Beyond just Patina needs a buff, Venator needs a little bit of a tone down, right? And like maybe fix the repair on the purple weapons.
Yeah, they need to do the impossible thing that game devs struggle with is just leave it be.
Yeah, or at least leave the things that are
Speak
good.
like 2 things and then just leave it be.
Yeah, and the problem is though is that like if they fuck it up for those 2 weapons, like they're gonna be unusable. I can imagine a world where the Venator gets nerfed to the ground and then no one uses it anymore, right?
Yeah.
And that would fucking suck.
That would suck. Yeah.
Or I would imagine a scenario where like the Rattler is like king because they gave it like a 40 round magazine at level 1.
Like a couple more points of damage.
If they give it a bigger, or if they give it a bigger mag, if they give it a bigger mag, it's fine.
I think, well, I mean, because a level 1 you can't kill a full health Arc Raider even if it has no shield. I think if they give it like 1 or 2 more points of damage, that will fix that, and I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, either that or give it a bigger mag so you can actually kill someone with what you got with the damage. It's like that's all that really needs to be changed because the Rattler is fine if you're not
handles
like
good.
It does handle nicely.
Yeah, it does handle really good.
There's like no point to level it up to level 4 though, because then a Stitcher exists and it does its job better.
Yeah,
I know
it's outclassed by like everything.
And then the question is people go, oh well, you can like fight arcs with it though, and I go, yeah, but like just bring a Pharaoh.
Yeah, you could just bring a Pharaoh, yeah.
And just deal with
bring a Pharaoh up to 4, you can actually reload somewhat quickly.
Yeah, and like Stitcher 4, Pharaoh 4, like that's the perfect like budget blast loadout. Like with a light shield, like yeah, you're gonna win most fights with that, unless like they have a shield 2 and better weapons. Like that's the thing is like I hate that the Rattler's in this weird position where like no one wants to fucking use it, right? But then you have stuff like the Stitcher and the Pharaoh 4, which are just good at where they're at. I think the Stitcher's going to get a nerf. It's going to get a nerf because I think it's a little too overtuned.
Yeah, they're probably going to make it less accurate or precise, I should say.
I don't mind. Yeah, I think that would be perfect because the damage is fine. Reload speed is fine.
Because now, if you get a Pharaoh 4 with a suppressor, you fire in a line. Like there is no.
And the damage is cracked.
Oh yeah, the damage is crazy.
I think what it should again. I don't mind that the Pharaoh gets rid of deletes shields. I think that's perfect, right? Yeah. I think it needs to do less damage to human, like to the flesh bits. Is basically
that's fair.
That's the way I would balance
it. Make it an anti-bot weapon. That'd be neat.
Make it an anti-bot weapon, or make it like an anti-shield weapon.
It's not like it does more damage to the shields. The shields take.
Yeah.
The way it works is the shields take the full damage, and then the health takes the percentage damage.
Yeah. I think the way I wanted it to function, though, is I'm just thinking like, because I like that it takes away shields. I think it's cool because it's like, oh, now you follow up with the Stitcher, right? You can do lots of cool combos with the Pharaoh, and I think that's the way it should be done. My problem is when someone just one-taps me, right? I know it's a high risk, high reward weapon because if they miss, then I just kill them, right? But I don't know. There's got to be a way to make it seem a little bit less painful. I don't know what that answer is because I don't develop video games, but like,
I honestly think it's fine where it is. Like, I mean, maybe increased reload
maybe
time,
accuracy.
But I mean, it already.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think we're kind of just nitpicking.
If you take away the accuracy from the single shot weapon, it's gonna be useless.
Yeah, don't take away the accuracy. I think the idea of making it a little more focused on one thing could work.
Yeah.
But honestly, again, like Max said, I'm happy where it is in like thinking about it.
I think other options need to be available. I think that's the real takeaway.
I think they just need more guns. Yeah.
Yeah, because the anvil, like, once you get the anvil, though, then it's like, okay, it kind of replaces the role of the Pharaoh, but like, I don't know.
Anvil kind of replaces everything. If you have an anvil, you can fend for yourself in most encounters.
Yeah. What were you saying, by the way, Max?
I forgot.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were about to go into something, and I was like kind of excited to see what it was going to be.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay. I'm trying to think what else I want to change. Oh, you know what? No, there's one big balancing thing that I do want them to change. The fucking skill tree. So as I mentioned, I praise the skill tree because like most of the skills aren't broken, right? Most of the skills
some
aren't.
of them are broken in the wrong direction.
Yes, because there's no reason to take them.
As in some of them just don't work.
Yeah. Well, that too. But also, one, I want percentages of everything. I know people are like, oh, but that's metagaming. I'm like, yeah, but if I'm going to spend 5 of my skill points,
shooter.
If I'm spending also 5 of my points into a skill, I kind of want to know how.
You put percentages on everything else in this game. Like all the upgrades do shit by percentages.
Yeah, and it's nice to know, hey, if I level it up to level 3, oh, okay, that also bothers me as a new player. Is like it tells you, oh, if it's level 2, okay, it's just durability, right? Then when you upgrade it to level 3, it's like, oh no, you have stats, right?
Well, no, you get stats on the first upgrade.
No, you only get. I'm pretty sure it's durability for level 2.
No, you get the stats. It's just like conveyed weirdly.
Yeah, I think it's a UI issue. I don't think it's an info
that's
issue.
a UI
that's
issue.
another thing you could bitch about this game with is it is incredibly unhelpful when it comes to tutorials.
Oh god, yeah, the tutorials is fucking bad in this game.
Well, the tutorial
teaches you how.
The tutorial is
what?
What'd you say?
Oh, I kind of like that. I just love that it's like not very helpful.
Oh, and you have to learn things, kind of?
Yeah.
It does a good job.
That's true, but I wish it wouldn't take me aside then at that point, because there's a lot of times where it'll like pull you aside and force you to do a little tutorial bit in the main menu, and I'm just like,
oh yeah, well, I mean, that's only in your very first like hour.
Yeah, but it's so top heavy that I can imagine a lot of players are like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?"
But it's like if I didn't have Justin being like the voice in my head telling me what to do, I
from the void
would not have enjoyed this game as much as I have.
Yeah, I feel like when I was doing the beta with Max, the fact that you knew things about this game, Max, was really helpful.
I just want to reiterate how good of a squad lead Justin is.
Justin is cracked as a squad lead. I'm just gonna say.
I guess so. I guess I don't know. We could talk about that later.
He also has Aura as like the fucking like Diplo guy. He's just like
cowboy, fucking California cowboy crap. Oh man, fucking. I still will never forget that first game where Leanne was in it, and immediately we saw those dudes. I had both of you guys point their guns at him. And I was like, listen, this supply is out. I said, I want to take a look at the supply, friend. And they're like, we do too. I said, we get first in. Yeah, I take a look at it. There's an Osprey in there, which is super fucking rare for those supply drops.
Fucking crazy, actually.
I take it, dude. I grab it and I literally just look at them. I go, there's not a whole lot in there. I just took whatever. Right,
we started walking away. Well, me and Justin start walking away. Leanne kind of lags behind for a minute. I turn around. I see her get out a fucking
lure grenade.
Oh,
she thinks about it for a second and then throws it. And I'm just like, oh, Leanne, you motherfucker.
You didn't have to do him like that.
It was funny, though.
It was really funny. And yeah, I think in that match, too, she got into a gunfight and she got an anvil and an Apregio.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, first match.
She won. It was her second.
Yeah. Those first 2 matches were dope. It was way better than my first match. Actually, no. My first match, I got an anvil, too. I remember I was like, Max, what are the guns like in this game? This Rattler's a little weird. And it's like, oh, there's a lot of good guns, you know? I open up a fucking drawer. I see an anvil, too. I'm like, oh, shit. Is this a revolver?
Oh, yeah.
And Max is like, yeah. And I pick it up. I fire it. I'm like, let's see how it sounds. I fire it once. Like, the sound literally reverbs across the walls. Like, it sounds like literally I fired thunder, right?
Yeah,
I'm like,
the sound. God,
I'm like, okay, I can play this game, Max. But I think for the rest of the night, I ran the anvil.
Yeah.
The entire time.
I think you lost it once, and then I gave you another one because I felt bad.
Dude, we got into so many gunfights in that one. I got a Tempest in that match too. In that session, or one of those sessions, I got a Tempest during the beta. But yeah, like the skill tree. The only problem is that the top skills are all bad except for one. Why do you think everyone's getting breaching? Yeah. Why is everyone getting security breach? Because literally no other skill is as good.
Oh, I mean, except for the stamina ones. The stamina skills are fucking top tier. You kind
Oh
of.
no, stamina skills are great, but but the later ones are bad. That's what my problem is, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like my biggest issue is that the survival tree and the yellow tree and the red tree are so good, but the yellow tree stops being good at a certain point, right?
Yeah.
And then the green tree you want to put barely any points into. Just
Oh, I haven't
barely.
touched the green tree at all.
I've touched it a little bit for the shield stuff and like some other stuff. Yeah, it's crap. I think the skills are in a good place of not fucking up, making a level 45 player just inherently better than a level 10, right? Like I don't mind that. They might just not have as much mobility, or they might, not be able to move as quickly in a fight. But it doesn't matter when you get the jump on some poor bastard, right?
Yeah.
But I also want it to where if I'm spending time investing in these skill points, I want it to feel like I'm gaining something.
Yeah.
Right? Like I love it when it's like, oh, when you're crouching, which you do a lot in this game, you regain stamina over time, right? Or oh look, you make less noise when you're breaching. You still make noise, but it's less, right? Or oh, you can sprint a little longer, right? I that's where I want the game to be, where
Yeah.
we keep having little incremental things that just make me slightly stronger, but not enough to where like I'm invincible. Because if I'm invincible in this game, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna get boring real fast.
Yeah.
At least that's where I'm at. So you guys mentioned me being squad lead. Do we want to talk about kind of the roles that everyone kind of plays? Max, you kind of play diplomat and navigator pretty good too.
Yeah.
I will say when we played matches, you're really good at picking routes for us to not get fucking lost in the maps.
Except for that one
Which
time.
that was only one time though. I will forgive it because it's one time.
I will grant you my mercy this once.
Caleb used to be medic, but now I think Caleb is just general grunt. You basically,
Grunt.
if I tell you to,
No,
if I tell
Caleb used to be grunt and then he became medic.
oh yeah,
No, I want
Caleb's
to be
cracked in a
medic.
fight, but Caleb's cracked in a fight.
Yeah,
Like, as soon as
he's our white man who's ready to kill.
I'm a white guy. I'm ready to kill. Yeah, it's
Literally.
like I try. So you gotta keep in mind, I carry like 5 shield rechargers, 10 bandages.
Yeah.
I keister a defib. I have a defib in my asshole if I need it. And I try to have smoke grenades.
Painful.
What was it? And then I typically run squad lead, so I'm on VoIP. I'm on Discord usually, like coordinating everybody in the squad in a fight, or I'm role playing as like discount cowboy and trying to get people to do stupid shit, which is great. Or I talk so much shit during fights.
Yeah.
I talk so much shit during
Fucking
fights.
Cal Cestus.
Cal Cestus. Do we want to talk about that? We should. During a fight, I noticed a character looked like Cal Cestus from fucking Fallen Order, and I immediately was like, "Listen here, Cal Cestus, shooting me ain't gonna do you no good." And then I think we
Holy
ended the
shit.
conversation. Yeah, I was like, "Listen, shoot." I said, "Listen, shooting me isn't gonna change the fact that you're a ginger." Is what I said. It was really that guy. I noticed his shots got way worse after I said that.
It's pretty fucking funny.
I noticed their shots get worse when I talk more shit. It's really fun. It's really fun. It's like a psychic debuff. I think next gunfight, one of us needs to play the recorder as I'm talking shit just to really flex on some motherfuckers.
Yes.
Or we need to play the recorder on the corpse, bro. Make it our... Wait, what if we play it before an ambush, JB? Like, you're in the dark, right? And you just hear do-do-do-do-do, and then, like, 5 different shots ring out from the shadows. Turn it into a horror movie.
There was one time we were looting the building, and then Max was like, "Jamie, guess what I found?" And then they started doing the recorder bit.
Oh yeah, that was on Buried City, I believe.
Yeah.
I want more. I want them to add more instruments. I want a guitar. I want a guitar so badly in the game.
Oh, that'd be based. Yeah, you bring
I
that.
want, or an accordion, dude. There's a lot of broken accordions. I want like a fixed accordion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what would be really funny just to terrify people? What if you got like really loud cymbals, right? Like like they're loud. Yeah. Could you imagine you're like in the dark and you just hear like nothing and it's like really like tense and quiet? No, or gong. Yeah, you just hear. Make it super loud too, just to really bother people. Like you would jump scare so many like raiders if you were just hiding in the corner and like. Okay, have any guys done this yet in a single match or whatever? Where like you'll hear someone running around, you hide in the shadows to not get spotted, and they don't notice you at all. I've done that a few times. I remember one time I was hiding and they didn't know I was there, and they were looting bodies, and like they were like a fully cracked squad, and I was like by myself, right? And they completely, I completely avoided the entire conflict, just by watching them and observing. It was super crazy.
By the way, we are at about an hour 45.
Holy shit! Okay, do we want to wrap this
Good
up?
lord. All right, yeah, let's wrap this up.
Right. So, concluding thoughts about this game that is $40 and amazing, I will continue to talk about for ages on end.
It's peak.
It's literally peak.
Literally
Although they
peak.
need to change, they just need to fix a few like little issues, but like they're so insignificant compared to what this game's achieved.
So it's peak.
I'm just
It's
hoping.
literally peak.
I'm just hoping Embark doesn't ruin it. I don't think they will.
I mean, because
But
the
I'm
finals
nervous.
is still good, and that they've been running that one for a while. So I
Yeah.
think they can be trusted in the long term, and this is like their darling.
Yeah. Oh, and also
tell.
one last thing: that AI voice thing was way overblown. It's really not a big deal. Honestly, in my eyes, that's just my hot take.
I think I seem to be a lot less anti-AI than the people around me. I'm pretty staunchly anti-AI.
Yeah, no, I'm very like.
I think there's a lot of like people just hear AI and then they don't like actually read it. Like because there's a lot of AI shit that is really fucking like odious with what they use it for. But this is not that.
Yeah, like I like that they're like, oh, by the way, we gave, at least allegedly from what I saw, they again, correct me if I'm wrong. I really hope someone corrects me.
Yeah, if it comes out they didn't actually pay the voice actors their fair share, then fuck them.
Like allegedly they're getting royalties, or at least they do.
Yeah. But if it comes out that this is not the case, then fuck them, you know?
If it, like they're getting royalties, they agreed to it, like they knew it would happen. That kind of.
Yeah, if it's informed consent, then you know.
There's no real moral opposition.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as long as like they're in full knowing like, hey, we're gonna use your voice. Yes, we're gonna use AI to get more voice lines out of you. Here's royalties if we do add any voice lines that were using your samples, right? Have fun. Like that's beyond fair. I think that's generous, arguably.
Yeah,
that's incredibly generous.
In this current gaming environment, yes, that is very generous
the
as
industry
like gaming companies
really
go.
Ass right now.
The fucking gaming industry is so fucking bad.
It's so garbage right now, bro. It's so bad. Anyways, with that said, I hope I've convinced many people to purchase this game.
Yes, all
5 of our viewers. Yeah.
I am not paid by Embark Studios, but if they would like to cut me a royalty,
if you want to slip me a little something under the table, I'll start.
If they want to just,
I would absolutely do another episode on this.
Now that being said, I think the only company I respect is Piranha Games. Those infidels are all right. I'm not gonna lie.
Those infidels.
Oh God, Piranha! Can we rant about Piranha Games like next cast, please?
We can do that next time. We can talk about Mech Warrior. Yeah.
God, I hate Piranha Games.
I like how
I also like their games.
I don't have.
Next episode, you're gonna hear more than 5 lines out of me next episode.
Caleb will remember to talk.
Caleb will be the main
Caleb will
character.
not be watching from the chair.
I will be talking about how
Caleb
much
who is the host, not Justin.
When I knew that we were going to talk about Arc Raiders, and I'm like, I'm not going to lie, I'm just going to be the supporting character this go around.
Yeah. I am so ready. I'm so ready to rip into Piranha Games, dude. I can't stand them, honestly, to a degree. The problem is they have a really good base game, but then, oh my god. Actually, no, the base game's okay, and then the 50 DLCs they release make it actually...
Save it for next time.
Fine, I'm saving it for next time. Max, you can cut the recording here.
Okay.
All right.
Boys, you guys can go Evo 10 posting.